welcome back to another episode of the Rhino Show podcast. Hey, listen, our man Don Lemon, who has been a friend and guest of the show, as you know, was arrested. He has been since let out. And this is a really, really big story. There's so many questions of, do they have a case? What does it say for journalism and First Amendment? Also, just the way he was arrested. It was 11:30 at night in LA. I think he was there to cover the Grammys. He actually said he thought he was being mugged because of the way they did it. It was dark. It was late at night. They were definitely trying to instill some fear and do the most. But I had to bring on the most incredible person, also known as your legal bestie, and she's our best friend as well here at the show, to really break this down. Symone Redwine, welcome to the show. And she's from the Bahamas right now. I mean, she's literally live in the Bahamas. Barbados. Sorry, now yes. But the Bayesian people are going to be upset with me for saying that. I'm sorry. How are you, Symone?
I am great. I am recording live from Paradise Point Boutique Hotel in Barbados. I just love it. You know what? America is ghetto. America is ghetto. So I said, I'm taking my talents to the beach. I needed to regroup. And then all this popped off. So this is just, I'm so glad to be here to talk to you about it.
And just FYI, you were on our show once before, and people really enjoyed you, and they loved the feedback. The feedback was absolutely incredible. So we wanted to have you back. So thanks for taking the time, and we love you, and this is your home. Okay, this is your home away from home. We're gonna start off here for everybody listening. If you're listening, you're gonna hear the audio of this. This is taken from CNN's YouTube channel. We want to give full credit to that. And if you're watching, obviously you're gonna see it. But we're gonna play a little clip, and then Symone is going to break some of this down for us.
On the demonstration. But Lemon and Fort say that they were just doing their jobs as journalists. That is something that Lemon made very clear in his live stream tonight.
I'm just here photographing. Are you okay? I'm not part of the group. I'm just here photographing. I'm a journalist. So we're here just chronicling and reporting. We're not part of the activists, but we're here just reporting on them.
Now, the White House was quick to pounce on Lemon's arrest. He is a longtime Trump critic, and they posted this image with a caption, "When life gives you lemons," along with chain emojis. Now, Lemon was in court today making an initial appearance, and he and Fort are both now vowing to fight.
There is no more important time than right now, this very moment, for a free and independent media that shines a light on the truth and holds those in power accountable.
I should be protected under the First Amendment, just like all of the journalists who I've been advocating for too. Do we have a constitution?
All right, Symone. So as you see, we kind of heard a statement from Don. Where does that? What are we thinking here? What are we thinking here?
We're thinking that this is stupid, and here is why. There are There's two main charges. Well, there's two counts here, two charges. One is conspiracy against the right of freedom of religion at a place of worship. And two is to injure, intimidate, and interfere with the exercise of the right of religious freedom at a place of worship. So what the government has to show is that these two journalists, and in this episode, we are going to focus on the journalism aspect, is that these two journalists were not there to capture and report on what was happening. That's not why they were there. That instead, they were there as co-conspirators to conspire against the right of freedom of religion. I mean, let me tell you, this is so stupid. Here is why. The First Amendment is one of the strongest, most sacred amendments of our country. And more than that, within that is freedom of the press. The backstory here really matters, and feel free to interrupt me because I got ADD, so, keep me on track. But the backstory here is that the government initially, and I'll say this, I'm not going to go so much into this, but I do believe with respect to the three planners of this protest, they got trouble in River City. They do have a legal issue. But let's assume, even assuming that those people were guilty of something, guilty of these two charges, because they're all charged the same thing. So the organizers and Don Lemon and Georgia Fort have the exact same charges. There's no difference. But what's important is the government initially went to a magistrate federal judge in Minnesota, presented these same charges. That judge said, no, no, stupid, you sound foolish. The government then went and basically said, I want to appeal the magistrate's refusal for an arrest warrant, and I'm going to appeal it to a district judge. That doesn't happen. This was so crazy that they then tried to appeal it to a district judge, and then it got appealed to the 8th Circuit Chief Judge. That is the appeals court. That judge, and I want to quote him, he's so sick of these idiots. He is so sick of these idiots. This man says, he said, this is the first that I've read of any such petition. He says, the United States did not even have the courtesy to tell me that they would be filing such appeal, nor did they serve the petition on me. But then he goes on to say, this was so unprecedented. He asked 40 different judges, have they ever heard of a case where the government was not given an arrest warrant, and then the government is like, oh, I just want to keep appealing it and try to appeal it to the Supreme Court? The answer was no, stupid, because that's not how it works. The reason it's never been done before is because all you got to do is go back, collect more evidence, and either represent to a judge.
We're so glad you enjoyed this episode of the Ryan Holtz Show podcast. Please don't forget to smash that 5-star review, as Team Holtz will love you for it. Also, say hi to Ryan anywhere on social media using the handle @RyanHoltz1. That's RyanHoltz, the number 1. And if you or your business is looking to expand your brand, book a brand jam with Ryan using the link in the show notes.